Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show y'all something pretty common you're gonna find on one of these old Jeeps. Is these Dana 18 transfer cases leak like a sieve. This is freshly rebuilt. I changed every gasket in it and multiple times changed gaskets in it, and it's still leaking. And it's driving me crazy. It's a brand new, freshly rebuilt transfer case and it's still leaving a puddle on the floor. So today's problem, it looks like the front yoke is what's leaking. So there's a seal in there that seals around the yoke, and then also there's like a little paper gasket in there, and I guess the splines also, you need to put some sealant on that to keep oil from coming through the spline. So I did all that the first time, it's still leaking. It might be the front yokes wore out and we need to replace that, but let's get into it and we'll find out what's wrong. Okay, so we got the yoke off, and you can kind of see how the bottom side of this little dust shield had that oil puddled up on it. So it looks like my splines were sealing good. You see all that sealing I put in there. I put sealing around this washer too, so I think that was sealed good. But what I noticed is there's like a little rough patch, a little rough spot right there where it's kind of corroded, and a little bit right there. So I'm gonna try and Scotch-Brite this, maybe hit it with a little fine grit sandpaper. It doesn't really feel grooved, but I'm gonna clean it up. I'll put the new seal on it just to see how it fits, because hopefully we won't have to replace this. This is not a cheap piece. It's like a $50 part. So let's see what we can do with it. Okay, so it literally took like 30 seconds with that wire wheel to figure out why this thing's leaking, and it's pretty obvious. So all that pitting, I think that's where my bad leak's coming from. It does have what looks like a little bit of grooving maybe. It's probably just from sitting. I don't really feel a ridge in it. But I think that pitting is the root of my leak. I do have some spare transfer cases, so I'm gonna dig through them. Hopefully I can find a good one of these. If not, I'll be buying a new one. So I'm noticing a trend. So let's see. This is the one that I just pulled off. That is just severely pitted. Here's a couple of extras I had. They're not as bad, but still pitting. And then I pulled this one off. It was pitted. And then I went up to the barn and pulled this one off. And it's not as bad as the others, but still, it's pitted. So something I just noticed. So this is the one I took off. Look at the difference in these two yokes versus these two. See that little recess that these ones don't have? Check it out. That's made for an O-ring. So that seals all your spines and stuff up. And I think I'm gonna give this one a shot. It's the least pitted of any of them. And I'm gonna clean it up real quick. And I mean, if nothing else, I give it a shot and it leaks and I'll buy a new one and put it on. So I just lost a little time. So that's the plan. Okay, so I went ahead and bolted the yoke back in. I went with one of those that had the O-ring style seal for the splines. Pretty straightforward job, you know, just the same way as it came back out. Just have to wait and see, you know, if it works or not. I'm gonna put the oil back in it and hopefully it seals up this time. Okay, so hopefully that's the last leak I've got to fool with on this transfer case. It has been a nightmare. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if you can even seal one of these up. But I think the upgraded yoke, the one with the O-ring in it, that was pretty cool. Something I didn't know about. And so we'll see what happened. I appreciate y'all checking out today's video.